Greetings, everyone, and welcome to MOI. This is Reed, and I want to welcome everyone who's here. If you're just stopping by, hit that subscribe button. I am a tiny channel, and I'm hoping to make big waves, so I need everyone I can. So if you wouldn't mind, subscribe, hang around, listen to all my strange stories, rants, philosophy, and whatever else I talk about. Or show. I usually end up showing all sorts of oddball things. So there's something for everyone. And I hope you stick around and enjoy it. All right, let's get to today's topic. I want to do a quick review on this guy. This is a nice little portable heater called Mr. Heater's Portable Buddy. I bought this to heat little spaces up and carry with me and move around, so like that. It uses a little propane cylinder, the 1-pounders, or you can get the adapters and plug in a 20-pound or bigger cylinders. I usually use, if I'm going to, the barbecue grill ones, and I like it pretty well. I've had this one for many years, like about 5, and it's been very dependable, except for one issue. I have found, as it's gotten older for some reason, that when you have it running for a couple hours, this shut-off valve gets stuck and it doesn't want to turn off. I've actually sent it in, got it repaired, and it did it again. So I don't know why. If it's less than an hour, it doesn't do it. So if you're going to use it for a long time, I always put an external cylinder in so I can turn it off that way if for some reason it gets stuck. Now, I never had to let it just burn away and keep going while it was stuck. Eventually it would get released as I kept fudging with it. But I have no idea why it did that. Other than that, I've been very happy with it. I actually love to stick this thing in the bathroom sometimes, especially in the winter, because bathrooms can be a little cold when you're, showering, bathing and stuff. And so turn it on and let it go. Works really well. Now, here's the crazy time. I will actually use this in my crawl space to heat it up while I'm trying to work on some stuff. Now, you're probably thinking, that's insane. What if you catch your house on fire? Well, I have a big crawl space. It's about 3 feet tall. Lots of room. Now, if you had a really small crawl space, yeah, be quite dangerous. For mine, I got a lot of room, and I can stick it under there with me. Really helps out. And today, I promised a Sunday funny story in the title. So let me tell you a silly story about this heater. So one time, I was out doing stuff, and I'd used it and been outside, and I left it there accidentally. I was like, got up in the morning, got dressed, put on a little more clothes so I can go do a couple things. Got ready, cooked some food, then I wanted to shower. Went looking for my Mr. Buddy heater because it was cold that morning. I don't see it. I left it outside. Run outside in my slippers, go get it, bring it back in, and turn it on real quick, jump in the shower and clean it up. And, it's going just fine. And then suddenly a smell. Like, what the heck is that smell? It's pretty darn strong smell, too. I'm like, well, let me just finish up and I'll just figure this out in a minute. And then it's getting real bad. My eyes are watering. I'm having trouble seeing. I'm like, what is this? Oh, man, it's just invading my nose. It's horrible. I look out, look at the heater. I don't see anything wrong with it. Everything looks normal. Nothing's on fire, no plastic's melting, nothing's falling on it. Everything's normal. But man, okay, I don't know what this is. And it's just getting horrible. I'm like, I am getting gassed out of here. I'm dying in there. I get to the heater and I look at it like, oh my God, I know what the smell is. It's cat pee. I'm aerosolizing cat pee. And it's just invading the bathroom. It's all over me. Everything stinks to high heavens. I turn the heater off. I shut the shower down. I'm like, oh my gosh. Turns out, overnight, a cat must have decided this is the best thing in the world to pee on. I'm going to mark my scent here. Well, they didn't just mark that little spot. No, they marked my bathroom. They marked me. They marked my clothes I was going to change into. It went everywhere. It stank so bad. So, I didn't even attempt to wear the clothes I had in there. I changed myself. I got new clothes. I got back in the shower, re-cleaned up, made certain I was super scrubbed. I felt like I wanted to take an inch of skin off of myself from all directions because it was so bad, and finally got dressed and went to work. So if any of my coworkers are watching this and they wondered why I smelled like cat pee one day, here's your answer. So it's a great little heater. It's really nice to have around for emergencies and all that. Don't leave it out overnight and let a cat piss on it. You will gas yourself out of your house. That's the lesson. I hope everyone got to chuckle a bit, actually laugh a lot at poor old Reed and his accident of leaving his heater out and letting the cat piss on it. There's my crazy story involving my heater, and I do recommend these, even with the sticky valve. So if you need one around, keep things up, or for emergencies, you never know when you're not going to have any gas. Actually, let me go off on a tangent real quick before we end this video. Many, many years ago, when we had that deep freeze, which I was talking about when I did the shower video, we had a complication. Well, it was so dang cold down here, everyone was trying to use natural gas. And my main heat at the time to my house was natural gas. And since everyone was using it, we had a statewide natural gas shortage. My heater, my furnace would turn on for just a little tiny bit. It would go and then turn off. The house was at 46 at night. It was cold and we couldn't heat it. We'd headed over, I had some little tiny Coleman tent-sized camping heaters, and I used them. And the electric heaters, well, everyone was trying to use electric too. So as you can guess, we had power outages. And when we went to the hardware stores, went to Walmart, everywhere else, everything had been picked clean. Because there were so many plumbing problems, all the plumbing stuff was stolen. Because everyone was cold, every type of heater was purchased, bought, and used. It was a cold time. I vowed to myself, I will never let this happen to me again. And I moved to propane. Propane is far more expensive, but I can keep a nice ready supply of it on hand. And I can heat with wood, and I can heat with solar concentrators now. But we'll cover all of that. This thing was a big help for other times we've had shortages of gas to heat things. And then I decided, hey, I like this style of heater. Now, I don't heat my whole house with these. I use different methods, and I'll show all of those off. But if you at least need to heat your bedroom so you're not chattering away with your teeth all night, good option. You know, just keep it away from four-legged fuzzballs that want to play with it, and you'll be fine. I hope everyone liked this, got some good information out of it, and some laughs. And this is Reed, out for now. Actually, I hope everyone got to chuckle quite a bit, to laugh at poor old Reed and his horrible,